Alright, so normally when I have to get ready to go to work, don't mind the messy hair, I don't do a lot of makeup or anything like that when I have to go to work, whether I open or close. If I close, I obviously do a little bit more makeup, but if I have to open, I rarely do any because I always got time to do makeup at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So what I always use is the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. This is the green tone adjusting one. Where is it? There it is. You can get this at Target or online. This is one of my favorite face primers. It really does get rid of all my redness. And I just put this on my cheeks. A little bit around my nose. A little bit in my mouth. Seriously, like 100 degrees outside. And my cheeks do get red when I rub them, but that does go away, so I try not to push too hard. I just kind of lightly blend it in. Sorry if you can hear the noise in the background, that's the air conditioning coming on. Just take whatever's left up onto my forehead. Now, being that it's like 100 degrees outside, I'm probably not going to put any foundation on. So I will move right into the next product, which I keep losing. There it is. Let me grab a brush. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. It's one of my favorite concealers. Almost out, so I will need to get another one. And I just put that underneath my eyes, around the nose, and then I use it to cover up any blemishes I might have, which is always on my chin, and a little on my forehead. And now I look totally crazy, so we're just gonna blend it out. I've heard that this concealer is pretty comparable to the NARS one. I, of course, don't own the NARS one, but that's what I've heard. I really like it. I kind of just bought it off a whim a while ago because it was new and I was like, ooh, cool. But I really do like it. I use it a lot. I switch between this one and the Maybelline Dark Circle Corrector. And so I do pat and then I drag right underneath the lower lash line just so that there's no creasing. And got some in my eye. And I do take it up on the top lid or my eyelid just to help eyeshadow set. Okay. So now that that's all blended in, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow just so that I can set. I'm actually going to use the Blushed Nudes palette, Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. Maybe if I can get it open. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, just an e.l.f. fluffy brush, and we're going to go into this dark brown color right here. There's no names on these, so I'm just going to call them what they are. And go into the crease. I'm pretty sure all of these are shimmery. This is a really, really good palette. I'm really liking this palette. It does have really good pigmentation and it's super affordable. I think this palette was like $10. And you get 12 shadows. And it has a really good color variety. The only thing, like I said, I'm pretty sure they are all shimmery. Oh, like I was saying earlier, it's like 100 degrees outside, and so it makes this beauty room, well, my room, like super hot. And so I might not be filming up here as much as I want. Oops. Sorry, guys. Now we just make sure the eyes match. Most important part of doing eyeshadow. Okay, then I'm going to go into this color right here. It's like a purpley rose color. And use a eyeshadow brush and put that all over the lid. I have used this palette a few times. and I really like it. The one thing I noticed about this dark rose color that I'm using right now is you do have to use your finger for most of it, or at least to get a lot of the pigmentation. So I like to do a base with the brush first, just to make sure I get close to the lash line and kind of blend it out into the crease. And then I'll go back in with my finger and apply it a little heavier. So then I'm just gonna use my finger and get it on there and just apply it that way. Like I said, you get more pigmentation that way. So yeah. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay. So now I got that on, I'm going to take this cream color right here, just on my other finger, and put that as a brow highlight. And I'm kind of doing this a little messy because I am going to go back in there with another brush and blend this out. But since we're doing such a dark color on the lid, I want the highlight to stand out. I'm just going to blend it in, or blend it out with a blending brush. There goes the air conditioning again. And blend it out like that. Okay, so after we do the eyes, obviously I'm going to put eyeliner on. The Rimmel London eyeliner, my favorite one. The retractable eyeliner in black. Just going to do the upper. And lower. Shape at the corners. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Shape Eyebrow Pencil in deep brown and just do a quick overview, good lord. Quick fill in of the brows. I really like this pomade I've been using, but on days that I have to go to work, I don't feel like doing that. I just like my makeup to be super simple. Then I just go in there and brush these suckers out. Did you tell I missed a spot? Oopsies. There we go. And then I will move on to, got an itch, sorry. And then what do? I like to put a little blush on. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Passion Pink. This is a baked blush, so basically I use it because it gives me the blush effect. It also gives me a highlighter effect, so it's like a 2-in-1 for me. Amen for pale people, right? Since it is like 100 degrees outside, I don't need a lot. Because my cheeks will be fire engine red in about 20 minutes anyways. So just put a little bit of that on, and I get my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, blend. And then I put on the Rimmel Stay Matte press powder in my, basically where I put my concealer. So I just pat that on my chin. Pat it around my nose. And then under the eyes. Super simple. And then, once I make a mess of all that, I will go in with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Just close my eyes. Set that. Let that dry. And then I'm not using that. I love setting sprays, but they get you all wet. I'm going to use the Jordana Best Volume Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I don't think I've used this yet. This brush is freaking huge though. So we'll see. Just go in there and work on it. To me, lashes are the most important part. Brush is huge though. Good lord. I'm afraid to even try this on my bottom lashes. Actually does a pretty nice job. Alright. That is my mascara. Go ahead and put that away. And then for lips, I don't know what I want to use. Let's go with this LA Colors Chunky Lip Crayon in Tiara Costa. Looks like this. I always nick the sides of these things. I mean, look how far that thing sticks out, so. Alright, put that aside. I'm gonna put a little brow gel on. This is just the Maybelline Great Lash in Clear Transparent. I love the wand on this. It's like perfect for your brows. I know it's white so you guys probably can't see it, but I just do a real light coat because I don't like them to be crunchy. And then for hair, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Hello. For hair, because I need it out of my face, this is Hey Crazy Girl hair, I will just put it up in a ponytail because that's the easiest thing to do when I need it out of my face. Just throw it up in a ponytail. Ugh. I love having long hair, but I also hate it at the same time. So much work. So yes, there we go. And that is it. I know this was super easy and a lot of you guys are like, well, why did you even bother? But this is how I normally get ready when I have to go to work at night. Just super easy because it is 100 degrees outside. I'm not doing my foundation, but I still do have a really pretty glow with this e.l.f. Baked Blush, which is amazing. It just gives me a pretty glow. It makes it look like I'm wearing makeup. I don't have a lot of breakouts, so I normally don't need a lot of foundation as it is. But there are days that I do like to wear foundation, so, you know, but these are just one of those days that I don't. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have a work routine, make sure you go ahead and leave it down below, and I'd be happy to see that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!